Good afternoon. It is Sunday, July 5th, 2026. Shut up. And everybody's a critic. And I am coming down from Mount Emily, going back to Brookings, Oregon. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. Over there, Pacific Ocean, it's clouds. Zoom on out. There we go. Get a wrist check. There we go. What time is that now? 4:07, I guess, something like that. Yeah, approximately. I'm sorry about the glare. Ain't much I can do about that. It's my favorite watch right now. But I am coming back down from Mount Emily. It's about, I don't know how far it is from, I'd say about 45 minutes or so from Brookings, Oregon. It's 1.7 miles straight up and then back, so 3.4 miles. It's been decimated by wildfires, you can see. I just came through my last video. That's the only spot of it that's forested up top. Oh, let's look at some of these. Can't forget these. Enjoy the colors that we got them. Oh, there we go. Man, look at that. Beautiful flowers. Seen some purple, seen some orange, and seen some yeller. I've seen some pink. My pink yesterday with Frankenberry and Count Chocolate before, and then Blueberry today. I try to wear all three of them together. I wear them every now and then, but usually if I can, I try to wear them 3 days in a row. And this one will be mainly views from afar and advice. As you can see, the forest is gone. Wildfires to do that. It's slowly coming back. Anyway, I hope your 2026 is going well. Oh, look at this. You can see deer. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Yep. Deer track. Seen lots of scat on here. See my footprints. I got this trail all to myself. There is nobody around. Heck, it took me third try to get here. On Google Maps, the one way it took me, it's somebody's private driveway. There's scat, like I was talking about. Quite a few of that on the trail here. Different varieties and species. Little lizards running around. That's what you'll hear scurrying off, and little leaf scurriers. There we go. There's a great view, man. Oh. Yeah, about 6 miles total today. About the same as yesterday. Do 3.5 at Garfield Peak at Crater Lake. And other than some rim shots. Yeah, oh, here we go, even better. There's part of the road. I'm on down there. Look at those clouds. They hit that from the Pacific and just stop. There's like a 10-degree difference too from here to there. It's been a great trip so far. Day 3 of 5. Crater Lake in the morning. Drive there 4 hours or so. Get ready for a great view here, people. Oh yeah. And then staying in Idlewild, which is staying in the cabin about an hour northwest of Crater Lake. And I'm going to try to do a waterfall tour, 5 hour, 5 waterfall. They take you there, so I don't have to drive it, which is fine because I got to drive 6 hours plus all the way back home to Puyallup. So, yeah, I think I work 10 hours on Wednesday, so I want to get back in time for that too. But yeah, what we lose in the walking out in nature. Oh yeah, there's some scat. They just kept on going, whoever it was. Listen to people. There we go. Now, there we go. And I knew it was going to open up sooner or later. Wow. Get over here where we can really zoom in and see it without any interference. There we go. That's west. South. Of course, east. Oh. Yeah, it's been pretty good hiking in the redwoods today and yesterday. Hiking at the beach. Didn't get a sunset video, but it was an hour from sunset. Close enough. I knew I was already spent from yesterday. But yeah. Oh, anyway, yeah, this took me to somebody's driveway. Basically a private drive. So then I went a different route. And then it had me going on some sketch. There was like a van that had its windows open, like a work van. Well, the windows were down. There was nobody there, but the road, it didn't continue. It was like, worse than this. I mean, this was all growed up and everything and in the woods, so it was in the bush. So I was like, nope. So then I ended up looking on All Trails and found the way here. So I just put the directions in, used All Trail directions. I'll take you right here. Oh, look at that view. Get off me, fly. I'll be taking 2 showers a day for sure. Woke up, took one, man, I'm been hiking. And this one here is, as you can see, not exposed. It's exposed. Oh, look at that. And there's the river down there. I don't know what river it is. I don't assume it's the river takes you, well, to the ocean, obviously, but maybe the Brookings. Something like that. Don't know the area, so it's just pure speculation. Oh, these views and that breeze. Woo! Like I said, all this is growing. It's going to take time. Had a bad wildfire here, so it's going to take a while to grow back. There you go. I can see right there where it kind of stopped at. Up there. That's all that's left on this side. Coming all the way down this trees, there's less and less of them. There's just burnt, charred, stumps. Oh man, there we go. Yes. On right to the Pacific. Yeah, I said it was going to be about I think 45-minute drive. There they are scurrying. But every hike, today I did 2 45-minute hikes and came back. But I tell you, the road here is sketchy. It's all this, that over there. But the road to the Oregon Redwoods Trail, woo, that is very sketchy. I'm glad I didn't come across too much traffic because it's basically one lane with some pullouts, bumpy for 4 miles, and this is bumpy for, I'd say, heck, I don't know, I went 8 miles probably, 10 miles total. Glad I got my Subaru, got my new ride, testing it out pretty good. What you gotta do, got it all squared away. There we go. Let's get a big panorama here. And then it continues on around this side. Anyway, I hope your 2026 is going well. It's halfway through. We're on the downslope now. Time flies as you get older. I promise you that. If you're young, enjoy it while you got it. And I just don't know where it's going. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying life. You know, it's just speeding up the older you get. So I'm trying to enjoy every day I can. Every day you go to bed just depressed. Ooh, I don't want them clouds coming over here. No. Get on down the mountain. I still got one. I took 2 bottled waters with me. It's being 3.4 miles. I drank one just about to the top. And then I'm saving one here, which going downhill ain't so bad. I'll start on it after I get done with this video. But, you know, work on yourself. Work on your health. Mend your relationships, the ones that are worth salvaging. You know, get rid of negativity in your life. You know, start being conservative, you know, as far as, you know, financially. Planning for a rainy day. Oh, these flowers. You know, putting back. Paying off debt. Wow, look at those flowers. I ain't getting all the way over. Too far away. There'll be some over here, see? There'll be plenty of opportunity. There we go. But yeah, and work on every aspect, you know. You know, quit complicating your life unnecessarily. Simplify your life. Get rid of all the unnecessary BS. You know, get rid of your subscriptions. There's so much free stuff and stuff to do. You know, I hike. My interests are hiking and going to see things, museums. I love quirkiness. I love like hiking, stuff like this. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind seeing people around. But truth be told, I love hiking all by myself. You know, I ain't bothering nobody. Ain't nobody bothering me. There we go. Look at that. A woodpecker. Yeah, seen a couple of deer. Saw one right on the side of the road. Well, both of them on the side of the road, but one as I was coming to one of my hiking trails today was like literally just right off the side of the road. No traffic there, so I slowed down. Looked at me, I looked at it, waved at it, and then came on. Here, people. It is Sunday, so people are shooting off their guns. Ain't no wrong with that. As long as you do it responsibly. That's our problem. We don't have a gun problem. We have a culture problem. You know, I've been around firearms my whole life. I ain't never once pulled a fire gun out or wanted to. I knew if I did, you know, it changes everything. You know, I got no problem killing someone if it's justified. Everybody, you should be willing. Every man should be willing. Defending your house, defending your family, whatever. Defending yourself, your property, you know, deadly force. You know, you didn't ask for this trouble to come. You know, they brought it upon you. You know, be the last resort. You know, in my life, I'm judge, jury, and executioner. You know, I got no problem saying that. Constitution grants me that within reason. You know, I ain't gonna see me going around shooting people, do you? No. That's not justifiable. It's not right. But yeah, I got no problem defending my property and myself. You know, I feel bad for whoever it is, family, but they should have done a better job with them. That's on them, not on me. You know, but work on yourselves. You know, mend your relationships. You know, I'm happy with all the people that are in my life. You know, I want to be part of their lives. You know, I want them to be happy and, you know, succeed and, you know, have a happy life and, be able to flourish, thrive. You know, I think there's 3 stages to life. There's living, there's surviving, there's living, and then there's thriving. I've done all 3 of them. Started off just surviving. And then finally, when I got out, out of college, I started living. And here, just really recently now, I'm finally thriving. That didn't happen overnight. It could have happened a lot sooner. But I had no direction, no purpose really. I didn't know what I want. I was spinning my wheels, just slowly going, not gaining any traction. Then I finally decided, hey, in your late 40s now, you guys, what are you going to do with your life? Can't travel forever. We're going to do when we retire. Well, if your health, I was a little overweight. Got 210 was the most I ever weighed, being 5'10". Now I'm a $155. So deduct from that what you will. Moderation. I eat within my means. Cut my portions down. Come down a little too much because I got down to 153 here recently and last week, and I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna bump it on up. 160, where I ideally want to be at. So I've been kind of splurging, eating big portions this 5-day trip. So, hey, what can I say? I got the cheat codes of life. Look for the cheat codes. They're out there. I always went against the grain of life. Like a river trying to beat it into submission, and it just wouldn't do it. Finally, I submitted to the current, but I go with it, the flow my way. Don't stay out in the middle. I'm on the edges, just dipping in, dipping out. That's how I live now. I'm at work and I talk to people and stuff, and when I'm away, I talk to people also. But like out here, I got no problem going days without talking to anyone. Just being out here enjoying nature. I was, you couldn't find anybody more sociable than me when I was younger. Gift of gab, got it from my mom. Came across it honestly. I just love to talk, conversation, conversing with people. But, a lot of times, man, back home, people are friendlier. Say hello. I say ma'am and sir. Everyone, manners don't cost anything. Manners maketh man. That's true. Please and thank you. Yesterday I was at the drive-thru at Taco Bell, tired after six miles of hiking, and getting dinner. It was a KFC Taco Bell, 4th of July I was there, and man, it took them like 10 minutes, 15 minutes just to get my order. I didn't get mad or anything, honestly. I didn't. After 5 minutes, I was like, hello? And they're like, I'm just trying to have my coworker catch up. I'm like, oh, okay, take your time. There was nobody at the time. There was a couple people, I think, by the time they worked on me or got my order. And then when I pulled up there, she explained that 3 people called out, so I guess it was just 2 of them. So I told her to take her time, and I really appreciate it. You don't know what people are going through or what circumstances are, And I'm telling you that from experience, because I've been judgmental in the past and stuff. And why add to their stressful situation? Truth be told, Hey, you tell him, Birdie. But, it's all about, and I got tired of being so angry and mad and anxious and, not fear, because I don't experience fear, no, but, it's just tiresome over time. I like being calm and peaceful, but always be ready for trouble at a moment's notice, and I am, and I plan and prepare accordingly. Hope for the best, plan and prepare for the worst. It's been my motto my whole duck life. Oh man, these views are just so phenomenal as we get lower. And the road's getting a little closer, as you can see down there. Flowers are nice too. I wasn't expecting really to see too many flowers, so hey, every little happy little accident. I was really wanting to see those clouds there. That's how they stop. They hit the ridges there and boom, it stays on that side of the ocean. So no laying out getting sun today over there. I've been in the sun all day today. All three of my hikes, Stout Grove in Cali, Oregon Redwoods Trail, and then Mount Emily. I'm going to try to do the bomb site. That was too far away and I was going to try to do some sort of Miller Bar trail, and that one was just literally right on the road at a switchback on the road now, paved road, and it dropped off, and that's where it said it was at on, I believe on All Trails, and I was like, nope. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. Here's a panorama. Let's get it. All right. Oh, start off wide and then zoom in. The different ridges there. Over there's the Pacific. All right, let me finish this video off. There's quick advice here. Teach your children how to swim. If you don't know how to swim, I can do it together. Say 2 lives at once. Put back for a rainy day. Start conserving, your finances. I promise you, you get rid of those burdens there. Pay off debt. Pay off loans. And don't take on new loans. Keep your vehicle for a while. Keep a phone for a while. Man, I don't go through phones. I've had 6 vehicles my whole life. Just got my 6th vehicle. 3 POSs and 3 pretty decent ones. And take care of your stuff. Take care of your stuff take care of you. Oh man, look at this. I went a little long today, but this was more about these views here. Anyway, next one will be tomorrow, Monday, the 6th, July 6th, at Crater Lake. Unless I find some interesting stuff on the way there, I'll make some shorts out of it. But yeah, anyway, y'all get out there and enjoy nature, people. Later.